Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Kezia or Kaz. I'm 28 from Newcastle and I like all things makeup, colourful and rainbow. Today I'm going to do a makeup collection part 1 video, and this is going to be my smaller palette. You've got quads, you've got collections. With me, I'm a completionist, so I've got like palettes that come in a set. So if this sounds like a good time to you, then just keep watching, like and subscribe. Yeah, let's get on with it. So the first two little quads I've got are from Technic, and these are from a little Christmas box set. So I've got the blue one and I've got the green one. I did have the red one, but I don't know where it went. But yeah, these were just in a little Christmas gift set that I got a few years ago. However, I have got another one that I got into another gift set, and this is the Technic Ombres. Don't know what that is, but yeah, this is another one. So yeah, they're the Technic palettes I've got. And the next few I've got are from Rude Cosmetics, and these are just little palettes from the EDM collection. There is two that I'm missing. I didn't get the blue and purple one, but I got the rest of them. So these are them. So you've got the pink toned one. This is what this one looks like. You've got the red slash orangey toned one. Sorry if I'm blinding you guys. You get the, sorry guys, it's taking us a while to get them out the sleeve. The yellow toned one, and I love that colour there. And last but not least, I've got the green one. Sorry, wrong way. So yeah, these are my Rude Cosmetic ones. Move this to one side. Next, I've got two palettes from NYX, and that are the Ultimate I Know That's Bright. This is what this one looks like. I'm sure you have seen it. Yep, so this is that one. And another one that I've got is the Ultimate Paradise Shock, which is one of my favourites. A palette I haven't really used for a while, but it did smash, so if it looks a bit worn out, it's because it smashed when I went on holiday and it was in my case. This is what she looks like. And the next ones are from Next, and I've got three from Next because I did not know until a few years ago that Next did makeup. And this is the Khaki Safari. Now I got the old version of this and I prefer that to this one, but this one's still nice. This is what she looks like. I actually love these colours along there. I'll be wearing these in autumn. I've got a cool toned brown and grey kind of colour story. I was actually looking at it because I've started to wear greys again, so I had to pick this one up, and there was an offer. It was 3 of these palettes for £28, so I thought while it was on offer I'd buy it. And the last one I've got from Next, it's the Khaki Safari palette again. This is just a backup. I've already showed you that, so you don't need to see it again. Now the next two palettes I've got in my collection are from Sainsbury's, the boutique rainbow boutique makeup range, and this is a very neutral one. Just switch that back in, and this is what the colour story looks like. I think it looks really pretty. I'm going to start using this more. This colour, obviously you can see that I've used quite a bit because it's gold with flecks of silvery grey in, and I really like that look on my eyes, so that's what this one looks like. And the next one is Deep in Nature palette. This is what that one's called. And I need to be careful because some of the colours keep falling out. And it's more of a bluey, greeny, yellow. It's like an earth to sky palette, which I think looks really, really nice. I think it's a nice like little dupe from the elf I don't know what it's called. You know, the one with the blues and the greens in. I think it's Earth and Sky palette. I don't really know. And the next palette I've got is from MUA, which is Makeup Academy, and that is the Kaleidoscope palette. And you'll see a theme in these videos because I love things colourful and rainbow. Like, I love rainbow eyeshadow palettes. This is what she looks like. I actually love the new version of this because I did have the old one. I've got a shimmery silver, a shimmery gold, and a nice matte brown, black, sorry. Now, the next palette I'm going to show you is from one of my favourite brands, and I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I got last Christmas, and I got 2 of them sent to us, and this is P. Louise, and I'm going to show you the stack 'em ups. So I've got the Health is Wealth palette. I got this sent to us by a friend, and I like green on my eyes, and I love these kind of shades of green. Absolutely love the top row of the greens. Still like the bottom rows, but I more gravitate to the top. I actually haven't used this palette yet, but I will do in autumn. And the next one has to be one of my favourite colour stories because I actually love a lot of oranges on my eye. And that is the, sorry I didn't tell you, it's Back Yourself palette, and that is the orange /red yellowy kind of palette, and I actually love these shades. Actually love this palette. Couldn't get rid of this one. Now the next set of palettes I'm going to show you from the P. Louise is the You Give Me Butterfly palette, and I got these for Christmas last year, and I ordered them with like money that I saved from my birthday, and I thought I'll get them. They didn't arrive till after Christmas, but I still class them as a Christmas present. And this is the You Give Me Butterflies, and this is the red/orangey pink palette. I love that one. I've used that one. And the next one is that one, sorry, was called the Totally Toadstool. This one's called the Buttercup Blossom, and this is the yellowy colour story. I actually love this shade with the bits of greyish glitter in. Really like that. And I've got it on my eyes in the corner where I've used yellow. So these are really, really nice. Oh, it's just fell out. Put it on the bed. Hang on a second. The next one is a green colour story, and that is the Woodland Willow, and this is what she looks like. Again, very pretty, very nice. I'm not keen on this one as the other Stack Me Up because I prefer these shades of green, but these are still nice, but I don't gravitate to these more than this palette. The next one I've got is the blue, and I do not use blue eyeshadow. I don't know why. This one's called the Sparkle Spells. This is what she looks like. Now, as you can see, I have not touched this palette. And same with the next one, which is the purple one. I just don't gravitate towards blue. I don't know why. I just don't really like it on my eyes. But some people like blue, so I really should pass this on. But I'm a completionist, so I like to have the full collection. And obviously, again, the purple. Now, these are purples I do like. I don't like bluey purples, but I think I'm going to have to start using this because there's actually some colours that are speaking to us, like this one in the corner and this one down here. And this one is called Moonlit Meadow, sorry. So that's that one. And the next brand I'm going to show you is from September Rose. I've only got 2 palettes from them. I actually got these palettes because the brand was closing down. You cannot no longer access this brand. It's called September Rose. They closed down and they were selling literally all their palettes very, very cheap. So the palettes I've got from there is the Brew palette. This is what it looks like. Absolutely lovely. I had to get this because I wasn't going to get them, but when I seen they were closing down, I thought I'd have to get them in my collection. And this is what she looks like, a lovely autumnal palette. So I will use this a lot in autumn. And the next one, again, is a rainbow palette. And this is the Slush 2. And this is what she looks like. It's an all matte palette, and normally I really like reds, but I'm not being awful to the brand, but this red shade is absolutely crap. It's very hard panned and I can't hardly get it on the brush. And this was actually the colour I was mostly looking forward to using, but it's a very big letdown. So yeah, as I say, that's a bit disappointing. And the next palette I'm going to show you is from Nomad Cosmetics, and to me these are both autumnal palettes, and the ones I've got are the Hudson Valley palette, and this is what this one looks like. Absolutely beautiful, as you can see. Really, really pigmented, very good quality. Really like these. This side especially. I really like these shades as well, because as I say, I like to use more greys now. Getting back into that. And the next one I've got, sorry, my palettes are nearly falling there, is the, I cannot pronounce that, but it's the Safari one. And this is what it looks like. I really like this palette because of the way that the shades are laid out, and the detail in the shades, like the zebra print, the crocodile and the roaring lions. They've got different shades in, which is really nice. So yeah, they're one of my expensive palettes, because I don't like to spend loads of money on palettes when I can get like cheaper versions, because cheap makeup is just as good as expensive brands, to be honest, and that's my personal opinion anyway. Now the next palette I'm going to show you is from Colourpop, and I'm sure you have seen or heard me talk about this. This is actually a palette that I absolutely love, but I don't gravitate to anymore, and by now you know what this palette looks like. I used a lot of these in summer, especially the Lucky Charm shade. I cannot say anything bad about this palette. It's just a shame I don't use it as much anymore, because more palettes have come out and more colour stories I've gravitated towards. So yeah, it's going to be getting abandoned, I think. And the next palette is another one from Rude Cosmetics, and that is the Electric Dance Festival. And I picked this up in TK Maxx, and I absolutely love this colour story. Again, really, really bright, very festival, sorry, very neon. And normally I don't gravitate to neons, but there was just something about this palette that I needed to pick up. Now the next palette I've got is actually a palette I had years and years ago when Makeup Obsession was in Boots, and I got this palette and the face palette to match, and I absolutely loved it, but I got rid of it because I didn't use it in a long time, and it was like 5 years old, but I've recently come across it again. However, this palette had so much negativity about it because of the names, so they've got very inappropriate names, but that doesn't bother me, to be honest. But obviously there was a lot of drama around this palette, sorry, and as you can see, it's another neutral palette, but it's got mattes and shimmers in, and I just love the layout of that. And stupid me picked the tester up. As you can see, I accidentally picked up the tester. Of course I did, I'm daft. The next palette I've got is actually one I won in a raffle, and that is a Barry M palette, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting to pick this up. I wasn't actually planning on it, and that is the Tropical Twist palette. Really like it. I picked it up in a raffle. I won it in a raffle. Really like these three shades here. I like this one at the bottom. I like that red and brown and that pink there. I think it's a really nice palette. Very, very colourful, and I just love the way that it's laid out, and I love the patterns in the pans, so that's really well done. Now the next palette I'm going to show you is from just random brands that I've got, and the first one is Elf. In fact, I'm going to move them so I can get closer to them. So I've got an Elf palette, and that is the Hit Wonders eyeshadow palette, and it's again a rainbow palette. Now, oh, I've took my nail off. And this is what she looks like. Actually love this palette. Really, really stunning palette. Quite interesting colour story. Really like this middle row. Really like this bottom row, but I like the middle row. That's what actually sold it for me. And again, it's colourful. That's all that needs to be said about that palette. Now the next palette I'm going to show you is from Sea Colour Cosmetics, and I actually don't know if you can get this brand anymore. It's the Fiesta All Day palette, and mine is loved. However, I got this because of the pressed glitters and how lovely they looked. However, I am now going off pressed glitters because they irritate my eye. I don't know what it is about pressed glitters, but recently I've been putting them on and I've been having to take them straight off. And again, what do I say? It's rainbow, it's pretty. But I'm quite disappointed because this palette's been used and abused, but that's because of the pressed glitters. But now I can't use them. And the next palette in my collection of the little ones is my Revolution Pro, the Regeneration Astrological palette. Now I've had this palette twice in my collection, and twice I've decluttered it and I've had to buy another one, and I really, really like the layout of this. I can't actually open it because it's sealed shut, but this is what she looks like, and I really like the marbly shades in it. If I like the look of a palette, if it actually makes us like, if it looks pleasing to my eye, I'll buy it, because that's what sells me on palette and also packaging. Now, this next palette is a throwback to a one I had years ago and I decluttered it, but I seen it when I was out shopping last week, funnily enough, and it's the Soph Extra Spice palette. I've already had this palette once and I've decluttered it because it got a bit old, and I've seen it and I keep for the memories. If I can get the packaging open. I love this palette. It's more autumn, and to be honest, I will be cracking this out in October-y, November-y time, and this is obviously what she looks like. Really like it. Don't think I'll get rid of this again because it's really nice. Sorry if I'm blinding you, but that's what she looks like. That colour on my eye, if I'm going out, chef's kiss. Absolutely love it. I've only got a few palettes left, and the next palette is the Queen Bee W7 Go Queen Bee dupe, and this is a dupe of the Naked Honey from Urban Decay, and quite honestly I like this version better. Another neutral slash rich brownie, caramelly brownie palette shades, and I absolutely love this. Really like this in my collection. Again, got it not so long ago. Yeah, so I'll be cracking that out as well. And I really like tin packaging, really like it, and I prefer the packaging to the Naked Honey from Urban Decay. And what was that noise? Now the next palette I'm going to show you is the Profusion Citron palette, and this is recently new in my collection. This is again the Citron from Profusion. This is what it looks like. It's an orangey, yellowy, whitish gold palette. Really pretty. Sorry if you can hear talking outside. I have to keep my windows open for ventilation. But this is what this looks like. really like oranges and yellows on my eyes. Really important. Like, I don't know why that colour is so important to us, but for some reason I always gravitate to oranges. Now the next palette I'm going to show you is an all-in-one. So you've got your lip shades, you've got 3 eye shades, highlight brush, highlight blush, and what's the word, bronzer. Oh my word. Why? And that is this one. It's just fell out the, hang on, that's better. I'll have to stick that down. This is what it looks like. I got this randomly one night when I just went into TK Maxx one night. I just went in and was like, oh, that looks nice, I'll buy it. Yeah, that's gonna break, so I'm gonna have to sellotape this back together. I think I've put that in the wrong way. Of course I did. It's me. I'm absolutely clumsy. Yep, so that's it, guys. That's all my small palettes. Yeah, if you liked seeing all my collection, I will be doing a part 2 because I've got more palettes than this. That'll be my bigger palettes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I filmed. I've had a lot go on recently, so it's nice to be back on YouTube. Thank you so much for the continuous support and love. I will be trying to film more often. It's just so busy at the moment with my new job and things, and my current job that I've been doing a while. But yeah, if you really like that, guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll be filming my part 2 at some point. Thanks, guys. Bye.